Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my first ever official podcast that I'm making, and this is basically what I've made and been working on since my introductory video, since that's the only point of reference I have. And yeah, so let's get into some non-yarn related crafts first, since this is going to be mainly a yarn and crochet knitting podcast thing. But let's get these out of the way because I did some interesting things this past week. So first thing I made was this weekend. My boyfriend came over for Valentine's Day and we got this slime kit, and it wasn't a great slime kit, but we ended up making something useful even though we failed at making slime. So it's really silly, but I thought I'd include this because it was kind of silly. This is our slime amalgamation. Yeah. How it's useful is it's like basically like a gel pack, so it's like an ice pack, and it stays cool. I don't know, it's weird. I put it in the fridge and I use it like an ice pack. Because it's not, I can open it and show you. It's not slime. It's like plastic. It's kind of gross, but I still think it's cool. And the second non-yarn related thing is me and my boyfriend planted a cactus. This is Carl the cactus. He is the new mascot of this channel. He is beautiful. I put some nail polish painted rocks in here. And yeah, I got this pot for him. So I think that was kind of crafty, I guess. Did some gardening. And now let's get into my finished objects. And I don't know if you guys have seen on my Instagram, I announced this and I'll link it down below, but I started an Etsy recently. So I've been making some products for my Etsy, and I'll show you. They're kind of Valentine's related since that was recently, but I'll show you the finished objects I've made. So the first one I have posted on my Etsy is this little clutch. It's made with Tunisian knit squares, I think, and then I did some ribbing on the top with some red yarn. Made a little clutch purse for like a kid or like somebody who likes a little tiny shoulder purse. So that's my first one. I put a little brown wooden button on it. And yeah, this is my first finished object. Made this in about an evening. And my second one is this drawstring. So I have some eye cords here for the drawstring part of the bag. See, close them up, you can tie it into a bow, use it into a bow or whatever. It has the same accent square at the bottom, and some straps like a backpack style with a little loop here to hang up. So yeah, that's my second one, Valentine's themed, pink. And then that one's also available on my Etsy. And then the third bag I finished is the spring bag. This one's not Valentine's related, or at least not in mind. This one is made with the same square. It's green and pink, and it has a little rose accent on it with some variegated straps. And this one's a true drawstring. It still needs its little ends sewed in, but it's a true drawstring, as in the straps are what pulls it closed. It has very generous strings, so yeah, that's my third bag I finished. And now, away from things that's on my Etsy currently, this is what I'm going to put on it. I finished this little doll. I made a little doll. This is like a Valentine's witch type of thing. It's originally going to be a fairy, but I made her outfit and I was like, this just looks too witchy. And I made her a little witch hat. Using some scrap yarn, and again the wooden buttons, and her hair. Her hair took me so many hours each strand is hand crocheted and sewn on. And it's so cute. Like, this is how I think I'm gonna do Doll's hair from now on. It took so much time and energy. Individually sewn on and crocheted. So she took a while to make. I also used a recycled, you know how when you use a tape roll to its limit, and it has like a little, you know, plastic inside where the tape was wound around? That's what I used. I cut it in half and I drilled holes in it. That's the first ever holes I've ever drilled. And I drilled them in so you can cinch it closed, as you can see right there. And yeah, made her closed, put another little button. I think she's really cute. So she will also be available on my Etsy. And yeah, that's the other finished object. And my last finished object is, for this week, is this basket. I made a little basket to put all my loom knit and crocheted hats into, because I have a plethora of hats I've made. That's another video I'm gonna put up, is my current beanie collection. It's a lot. So yeah, I made this basket to put them all in, and it's cute. So yeah, that's one thing I've made. And now into some works in progress. I have a few, to say the least. One of them is another bag I'm making. And this is a little drawstring bag, just like the rest. Gonna have probably the same type of look as this one, but purple. And it has like kind of dual toned squares that make up the bottom, because I used 2 instead of just 1. And yeah, it's gonna have the same ribs. So yeah, it's my current work in progress. And another one I'm making, it's kind of an experiment. Well, most of my work in progress are an experiment, but this one in particular, because I never did anything like this before. And if you go to a craft store and you do any type of latch hooking, I tried, I couldn't figure it out, but I took a latch hook mat, and I'll show you what it looks like at the moment. And I made little squares out of them. And these are all individually, again, embroidered, or I don't know what you'd call it, needle work, something into the holes of the latch hook mat, which made it really easy to do. But this took a minute. And this is just gonna be a wall decor. And what I already glued back the back to give some added durability. This will be available on my Etsy store once it's finished, but I think it's really perfect for spring. You can have it vertically or horizontally. It's kind of like gingham plaid type of look, but I'm also going to include this. I participate most of the time in this YouTuber Annika Victoria's Make Thrift Try challenge, and the one that's announced for this upcoming 2 months is gingham and plaid along with mesh, but I try to just incorporate, because I don't really sell that much, I try to incorporate as many crocheted ideas into her challenges as well, because she also crochets recently. So yeah, this is going to be in that challenge as well. I'm going to find probably a frame or a backing to it, so you don't just have this at the back. I'll probably have a frame. But I really like it because I mixed textures. This one's kind of twisted, this one's really soft, this one's normal, and then the blue one's really rough. So it's like really kind of texture therapy. I like to have different textures, so that's another work in progress. It's nearly finished though. And then my little carrying case, bust into this. I am attempting, and you remember what I said last video, not very good at knitting, but I got 9-inch circular knitting needles for Christmas, and I've been working on them since then. I've been working on a pair of socks. Yeah, I've been working on a little pair of socks. This is how it is so far. I'm trying to work on the heel flap right now, but look how finely knit it is. Like, it's taken me a hot minute. You guys know I'm slow at knitting, so using this very pretty yarn though. I didn't know this was self-striping. I'm not an expert yarn, I just use what's available to me. Whether that's thrifted yarn, I buy my own yarn, gifted yarn, I just use whatever and make it like, you know, I use scraps and I make something like this, you know? So, I didn't know this was self-striping, I didn't know that. And so I worked it up and look how, I'm sorry, I love this yarn so much. I have 2 balls of it and I expected, because I never knit socks before, I don't know how much yarn to use. I got 2 balls of it and I've barely touched this ball of yarn. Like, I'll show you the fresh ball. Like, you see? Barely used and I've almost finished a whole decent sized sock. So, that's another work in progress. I have another one that I haven't busted out. It's this, it's a big blanket loom that has some Christmas yarn on it, and I started it for a Christmas present, but loom blankets take forever, so that's probably gonna be a work in progress for a while. But yeah, recently I also got, this isn't a work in progress or anything, but it's a craft item I got. I thought it'd be cool to show you guys. Is this little mini ironing board for my little mini iron. I have it on Instagram if you're wondering what that looks like, but I got that for my little iron and I think it's so cute because I like to sorry about that, but I like to iron and block my works with like a steam iron, so I got a little mini portable one for like blocking my crochet items. So yeah, but I almost forgot a really cool work in progress. This one's kind of yarn related. Like it's just unusual, I think, but I've been keeping this a secret off my Instagram, but I'll show you guys what it is. It's, I don't know if you guys can guess what it is, but it's a plastic bag made out of grocery bags, like plastic grocery bags. And this so far is like 40 bags, and I'm not even done with like the base of the bag, you know, like I have plenty still I have to cut up and make into yarn, but let me know if you guys want me to make a video on that, about how I make yarn out of plastic grocery bags. But yeah, another little tidbit is this couch. I bought this couch recently for this craft room I'm in right now. This is my old bedroom that's being converted into a craft room because I moved into another room in my house. But I don't know if you guys can see like the color of the couch. I bought this couch thinking it was gray. It's come to my attention this couch is not gray. It's the one color of green I completely cannot see, which is army green. This is gray to me. This is like this plushie, but darker to me. So I thought it went with the room, like it's just neutral color, but no. But it looks good in my head. I have red-green color blindness, if you guys didn't know, so it's just great, but whatever. Anyways, I think that's it for this week. I haven't really done a whole lot. I mean, I have started on Etsy and stuff, so if you guys want to check out that and also my craft Instagram, I'll link it down below. But anyways, thank you for watching and I'll see you next week.